Hello, Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Tier 8 British Premium Heavy Tank, the Caernarvon Action X, which is currently circling to death at T28. Before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I'm currently using on this tank. My crew on this tank, quite a good crew, they're all onto the 5th skill, they are for my Super Conqueror. The equipment that I use on this is vents, gun rammer and a vertical stabilizer. So let's have a look at the battle. Today I'm playing on Muravanka. It's a standard battle and we're all tier 8. So I'm heading to the east to play in the forest. I'm heading this way because at the beginning of the battle I always look at the strengths of my tank, mainly the armour and the gun depression. And this tank's really good playing hull down on ridge lines. So I'm not heading to the west where I would go if I was playing a Russian heavy. I think this tank will be far more effective if I go play this side on the ridge lines, on the hills, rather than facing Russian heavies and T28, which have got quite strong hull armour and you haven't. So I'll tell you about the armour as I make my way into position. Your hull armour, as I say, isn't the greatest. You've got 130mm on the front, 50.8 on the side, 38.1 on the rear. But your turret armour is a different matter. You have 254mm on the front. As I said, it's really good playing on ridge lines. You've also got 152.4 on the side and 95 on the rear. So I'm just about in position. There's a few tanks lit up and I've positioned myself on a ridge line, see if that E75 TS comes round. Doesn't look like he's gonna. Just backing off, I'm spotted, concerned about the artillery, and there he is. He's tried to side scrape out, but I've still managed to get a shot in, and I tracked him, but he's getting a shot into me. Now I've spotted a T44 and get a quick shot into him. Pulled back a little bit, so I'm playing hull down again. A lot of my teammates are to the right of us and they're flanking around the enemy tanks, so I want to make a push. Thought all the tanks would be focusing on them, but there's a 50 TP prototype there. So I have been spotted. I want to push on this E75 TS. I didn't penetrate there, so I've angled my armour. One of my teammates is getting a shot into him, so he's a one-shotter for us. So I'm just going to push round and finish him. And there it goes, he's been taken out. Pull back. As I was suspecting, that 50 TP prototype, he's pulled back, so I can't get the shot in, so I'm going to pull back too. I've lost more than half my hit points. Them 50 TP prototypes hit quite hard, big alpha damage, so I'm just waiting for support, and I have got a bit of support. Can't get a shot in there, so I'm going to go back round the other side of the building, see if he reverses back and I can get a shot into the back of his hull. This is one of them times when you need one of your teammates with full hit points to take the lead. So I've popped round, I tracked the 50 TP, hoping some of my teammates push through, and here they are. I've snuck a shot into the 50 TP, but my team, this is the teams I like, all pushing through. I have tracked the 50 TP again, and I managed to take them out with the rate of fire I've got. Just pulling back a bit, not sure where that projectile is going. I'm going to move into the ridges again, onto the little banks, and I'm going to try and play a second line. I have got the EMX 49 there, that's got full hit points, so I'll let him take the lead. We do have a decent amount of tanks this side, and we've pretty much won this side, but I've noticed on the mini-map that we've lost the other side pretty much. We've got 2 tank destroyers in trouble, so I am going to head back, because I want to cover the cap. I don't want them fast capping and win the game that way. There's a T28 in the middle of nowhere by the looks of it. He's being tracked, so I'm going to help my team out with him first. Did get one shot in. It's going to be hard to penetrate his lower plate from this distance. Didn't penetrate there. We do have a lot of tanks around him, so we should be able to take him out. Penetrate there and tracked him. Is anybody going to finish him off? I did. So now I'm going to head back towards the base. I have taken the tank destroyers out by the looks of it. I'm going to head to the edge of the forest near where our projectile is, and you've probably noticed with this tank The alpha damage isn't anything special, so I'll tell you a little bit about the gun on this tank. It is only a 83.4mm gun with 230 alpha damage, but you do get 226mm of penetration, which is quite good. With my crew and equipment on this tank, I've got a reload time of 4.87 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 2832, which is really good. I've also got an aim time of 2.11 seconds. Snuck a shot into that projectile. I've also got a dispersion of 0.29, which makes this gun really accurate. There's an IS-3 here. Snuck a shot into him. So altogether this gun, really good DPM, really good accuracy and a nice penetration at 226. So now I'm going to have to look at the base. T-34, snuck a shot into him. That was close to them capping. Only 16 seconds left. Left him on 8 hit points. That was unlucky not to take him. Didn't penetrate. I hear his turret there. I need to take him. Somebody else is taking him out. I'm shooting blind now. Only 12 seconds left. Somebody needs to spot them in the cap. 7 seconds before the cap. 5. Barask. Can't see him. 1 second left. Somebody's reset. IS-22. I'm getting a shot into him. Looks like we've saved the cap. And I finished the IS-22 off. Good play by me medium tanks there, flanking round, lighting them up in the cap. That was really close. There's a T-28 on the hill. Gonna struggle with penetrating him. I'm lit. We've got an EMX 65 tonner and he's been taken out. So I've got 2 tanks to the left side of us. STA-1 is coming to help us. So I'm gonna try and drop back a little bit into the bushes, then get up onto this ridge line. I've positioned myself hopefully so the T-28 can't get a shot into my side. So now just waiting for them to come towards us. There's a projector. Couldn't get the top of his turret there. There's a T-28 pushing down. Pulling back, didn't penetrate the T-28. IS-3, is he going to go straight over for me STA-1? He's getting a shot into me. Misjudged that. I'm going to push in, help me STA-1. Shot into the projector. I'm going to try and take the front line so he doesn't hit me STA-1. And I've finished the projector off. IS-3 is pushing. And our STA-1 takes him out. I wasn't quite reloaded, so that worked out well. Our U-Des, who's dead, is pinging the mini-map where the T-28 was. He must be signalling that that T-28 is heading towards our position. That's what I'm suspecting. So I'm going to head back to the corner of the forest. See if I can spot this T-28. The STA-1's left us now. Looks like he's heading for the artillery. Our artillery, who is dead, is pinging the mini-map to show him to go that way. So I've switched to gold because I know I'll struggle a little bit with this T-28. I'm lit. He's to the left of us, getting 1 shot into him. I need to stop behind him or to the side of him. There's a 2nd shot into him. Still pushing, keeping behind him. 3rd shot into him. Artillery's hit us, tracked us as well. So I've used my repair kit and my first aid kit. I've managed to track the T-28. He's used his repair kit now. Another shot into him. He's reversing back, but I can go forward quicker. There's another shot into him. Only 1 shot left. He's pushed forward. He's a little bit below that ridge. I can't quite get the shot into him. I need to go up the ridge. I've missed the shot. Keep on pushing. I'm still behind him. And finished him off. Circled him to death. I was a bit lucky there where I peered over the ridge that the T-28 had actually passed us, so he wasn't in front of us, which did put us in a decent position to do that little manoeuvre, circle him to death. So I'm pinging the mini-map now, showing where the artillery's firing from. I've only got 29 hit points. I want to take my time a little bit heading to that corner. I want my STA-1 to join us because a little splash will kill me. And if the STA-1 is in proximity, he'll be able to take the artillery out by himself. So I'm pushing wide. And as I make my way around for this artillery, I'll tell you a few other stats about this tank. One thing I have mentioned about how good this tank is at playing ridge lines, but I haven't actually told you the gun depression. You do get 10 degrees of gun depression with this tank. On the mobility front, doesn't feel too bad playing this tank. Has got a top speed of 36.3 going forward, which isn't great. And you also get a reverse speed of 12 kilometers an hour. Get you back over them ridges. So I'm going to push straight through these bushes. I can't spot from these bushes. I'm going to have to go up this ridge, see if I can spot them here. With my crew and equipment, my view range isn't fantastic either. It is 416.1 meters. I did get lit there, so the artillery will know I'm here. If he splashes us, I'm dead. STA1's just about in position. Artillery's lit. STA1 gets a shot into him. I get a shot into him. I changed to HE there, hoping to take the artillery out, but it was a low roll, but we managed to finish him off with a second. Really had to work for that win. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Was a Masters, here's Tanker Award. We got the high caliber for our 4,730 damage and the top gun for our 7 kills. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1,686. Top for damage. We made 137,000 credits, that's due to a personal reserve bonus, plus 6,576 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom right hand corner. And if you have any feedback, please could you leave it via the thumbs buttons or the comment section below. Cheers.